Hello everybody, I'm back again and wanted to do a quick video and show you, I had posted a picture of some new pockets that I made on Junk Journal Junkies, and I was asked to do a tutorial, so here I am. The first one I'm going to show you is this one here, and they're very simple, but they're different styles. Sometimes I get bored of my same ones. So here I made this one, and of course you would glue it down to your book so you'd have a check in the back. Now I brought this book here that it's almost complete, and I wanted to show you how it would look decorated. Just should have looked for the pocket, the page before, right? Sorry guys. But that particular one is somewhere in here. Oh, here's one. So here is, move that out of the way. Here's one, the way I haven't decorated this one. Maybe I should show a different one. I'm telling you, see? I didn't think of that. Having it already on that page. And this one, I just got a few pages to go, which are the center. I just haven't done them yet, but oh my goodness, really, Patty? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm a mess. But I thought I had one in here that I showed, and I don't know. Maybe I put it in another book. I have actually another book that I'm working on, and I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, I guess I must have put it on another book then. I have another one that I'm working on, and I'm in the kitchen right now. Hubby's on vacay, so I came to do a little work. I actually haven't been doing much because when he's here, it's just hard. Not to mention, he tells me, I'm gonna spend time with you, and so yeah, I'm kind of not allowed right now. Okay, I guess I got I put it in the wrong book, but yeah, this page, this tag, pocket would go like that. So this was one, very simple. All you do is glue two pages together if you want it nice and sturdy. And you fold it in half. Get my bone folder. You fold it in half, and all you do is you fold these corners in, which by the way, I glued two pages together to make it sturdy. But sometimes you get some nice books where the pages are, nice and sturdy, and I usually just leave them, just use one. But this is what you would do. All you do is you glue these thingies down, and then you put a little bit of glue here, and I glued the side. You don't have to, you can leave it open, and just glue the top where you could have something more in there and not more space and not interfere. But on this particular one, I glued the side just so nothing can slip out. And just like I said, added a little glue. On the one that I was trying to show you, I ended up putting like a little flower on the top of it. And then I have the tags here, and then the one on the back. But I think it was on the other book. I thought I put it in this one. But anyways, that's how this one is created. Very simple. If you want it a little thinner, then you just cut the edges a little more. So that's how this one is made. So, and I just found these little tags, put them in there because I wanted to show you guys. But So I move this out of the way. My next one, also another one very simple. Pretty much folded the page in half and then folded this piece in. It just gives it a different look. And I'm sure you guys saw one in here. And see, it just gives it a different form, different look, and I think that looks pretty. I just added some lace in this little piece there. So, you know, you just want to mix it up a little. Then I created these side pockets and I added some little tags so you guys could see. And it's again a page folded in half. And then this page, I actually grabbed 3 pages. And I folded them in half. Where? Here we go. To make these, I just folded 2 pages in half, glued them down, and then I did a third one. And all I do is just grab my paper trimmer and you just line it up corner by corner. I hope I'm in frame, guys, sorry. Corner by corner. And cut. So out of 3 pages, you get 2 pockets. So then you have that there. Turn that one around like that, and all you do is distress, if you want to distress it, and you glue your corners down. And that's how you get these pockets here. You just glue the side. So that's very simple, very cute, and of course you don't glue the top. You just glue when you put it on your book so you can have the tuck there. So I did that one, and I think I do have one of these in here. I could show you nicely dressed up. Oh, here's one. But this one I didn't cut it all the way to the corner. And I ended up using a punch to give it a little edge there. Well, this is the same pocket that I did, but I went ahead and added a little extra pocket here, which that's where, move these out of the way, that's where these come along. And I did, you know, vice versa, the corner on this side and the corner on that side. And I added this extra piece for a little extra tuck. And so see, that's, you really don't have to do much. I just added a little flower and it just looks so cute. So I will be showing this book when it's completed. Let me see if I have another one that I could find really quick. Of course I don't. See? I'm like the worst. Okay, you guys get the picture. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I took it a step further and added this piece. These are very simple. Like I said, the part about taking your pages, adding this piece, adding this piece here, this piece there. So what you do to get the other little corner, you get another page, you fold it in half, glue it, and this one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your foam puller, paper trimmer, and you measure it. And I'm not gonna say measurements because everybody's probably gonna use different or uses different kinds of book pages, different sizes, so sizes won't match. So this one, let me see. So you just cut it in half. So once you have this, then you're gonna cut it in half again. And how much is right there? So then you got these tiny little pieces. So now I'm gonna grab one and I'm going to cut it in half. that out of the way. So now what you do now is you have your pocket, you add this one here, and you grab your piece and you glue this one right there. And it's the perfect size, so you don't have to worry about any measurements. And that's how you get this page. So that one, very simple. And like I said, I think I said you leave it open in the back so you can check. But that's how you do that one. And I today, while preparing for this tutorial, ended up coming up with another one. So this one will be for the first time. Isn't this cute? I just put two of those corners same cut and just glued them on top. So that would be my page, and you just insert a picture. I inserted this tag, journaling card, but you could insert whatever you want. But isn't that cute? I really like this. I gotta do some more. And like I said, you leave it open on the top, so you would insert your tag on the back. Or you could even glue it on the side and tack something on the side, depending on what page it is on the book. But I really like this, so I gotta do more of these. So yes, here's another pocket. And I also showed a new flower that I made. Somebody asked me if I had done any, which I had not, so I started playing, of course. And I came out with these. And these are very easy. Again, using the paper, all I do is grab a book page, tear up the sides, and then I cut it because I want the small one, the top one, to be smaller than the bottom one. So I kind of estimate, and I would cut like right there. You guys can see. And all I do is cut this in 3. These will be the 3 bottom ones. And then with this one, I'm going to cut the 2 small ones. And all I do is just go around with my finger, and you're just cutting it. And it's going to give you a little grungy flower. So they don't have to be perfect. That's not a perfect circle, and we don't want it to be, because it looks nicer when it's grungy. So yeah, just go around, cut till you kind of get a circle. And then now you go with the little ones. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect. See, this one looks a little weird, a little screwy. But you just want to make sure you don't have no, sharp corners. So then we have that one there, and now one more. Actually, this one's too big to tear a piece. So there you go. So I have my 3 small ones and my 3 big ones. And after that, I go ahead, grab my distress tool, and I'm using walnut stain, and I just go all around the edges. Excuse me. So once you do that to all of these, you should have this. And you are now going to crumble it. After you do all of them, then you crumble all of them. You open them back up. And what I did, I kind of slowly rubbed it so that those creases will stand out a little bit. I did that to all of them. And actually, I had already made some to further my tutorial, but I did not scrunch these. So you just scrunch them all up. And then you grab the little ones, scrunch them up. open them up and then just slowly. I'm gonna do 2 of them just so you guys can get the idea, but they're very simple and they're very fun. I normally use my hot glue gun, but because I'm in the kitchen I didn't bring it, so I'm going to use my tacky glue. I think it should work fine. So then you grab the big one and you're going to put yourself a little dab of glue in the center, and then you grab the little one, and then bye-bye. I'm sorry guys, give me a second. I'm back again. Sorry guys. My son seems to want Chi-Chi. And for those of you that don't know, he wants to be breastfed. But anyways, after you do that, you kind of use your nail to kind of, you know, you want it a little wrinkly. Something like that. Hopefully you guys could see. But you want to crumble it. You don't want it perfectly. So you crumble it up. And then you add your decoration, your button, your flower. I don't know, you could pretty much put anything on these. I put a button. So here's another one, a dab of glue. And then you use your nail and you kind of scrunch it. See, if you had the glue with the glue gun, it'll be faster because it dries faster. Because this is actual glue, I have to kind of hold it a little bit in place, because I mean it dries fast but not as fast. So then you just do that, and then like I said, you just add your little button, your little center, and there you have it guys. Here's another little flower that I created out of book pages. I love book pages. I did show on Junk Journal Junkies another flower that I had made, but that one was not mine. I got it at I think that one is in here. I got it in Pinterest, but I'm not gonna lie guys, it's not hard, but it's hard to get them centered. I don't know. I'll show you right now what I'm talking about. I thought, don't tell me it's not in this book. But yeah, so I try to do some right now for the tutorial's sake, because I had only done that one and I like it, but it's too complicated guys for me. Okay, it's probably not in this book, of course, you know, but okay, I can't show you the original one I made, but get this book out of the way. I try to do one right now for tutorial sake, and it's this. See, and I have a gap there. You're not supposed to have a gap. All the little, they used 6 circles, which I used them out of book page. I cut out 6 circles, and then you're supposed to fold them, but I guess you're supposed to measure them to get them exactly. I'm not sure, but I did it like this. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. See? It's cute. It's a cute flower. All you need to do is add, I think I added a button on the other one. They're really cute, but look, here's another try. This one came out bigger, so I used bigger circles. And I mean, I think it's still workable. But, and then as you can see, I distressed the amount I was supposed to distress, but I needed more, so these aren't distressed. And see, I have a gap right here. So, fail. But I don't know, maybe I'll keep trying. Maybe I won't. But they're cute, aren't they? Very simple. You just cut your little circle in the back and you just glue them all, line them up. But I don't know how to fold them where they all match together. I guess I gotta keep playing with it. Maybe that's what it is. But anyways, that's it guys. Just wanted to do a quick share on those ideas for the ladies over at Junk Journal Junkies. And I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think. Where's my paper pocket? Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys soon in another share. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. You guys take care. Bye bye.